You crack out of your egg and your heart is already hammering at 1,200 beats a minute. Not because something frightened you, not because something has gone wrong, because that is simply the cost of being what you are. You are the size of a bumblebee. You weigh less than a paperclip. You are completely blind. And the egg beside you in this nest, the one that was already there when you began breaking through your shell, is never going to hatch. It was never going to hatch. You don't know that. You don't know anything yet. You open your mouth. Your mother built this nest from spider silk because it is the only material on earth that stretches as you grow. Right now, you are warm and fed and you have no idea what you are. Skip forward. You are a few weeks old and you have discovered the only thing that matters. You are always hungry. Not sometimes. Not when food runs low. Always. Every 15 minutes of every waking hour, your body demands fuel. Go long enough without it, and your body begins consuming itself, burning muscle, burning organ. Go a little longer than that, and the whole thing stops. You don't understand any of this. You only know the feeling, and the feeling never goes away. Skip forward. Your mother teaches you by doing. She hovers at a flower, pulls back, hovers again. She is not explaining. She doesn't have time, and neither do you. You try. Your bill misses completely, and you smack face first into the side of the flower. You try again. Again. On the fourth attempt, you get it. The nectar hits your tongue, and for one fraction of a second, the feeling disappears. Then it comes back. Go find another flower. When you finally fly, really fly, it is astonishing. Not flapping, rotating. Your shoulders move in a way no other birds can. You hover. You reverse. You hold perfectly still in open air, while the world stays motionless beneath you. You are the smallest thing in this canopy, and for one brief moment it feels as though the canopy was built for something exactly your size. Then the sun slips behind a cloud. The temperature drops 2 degrees. The feeling comes back. Go find a flower. The light fades, and your body does something that, if someone discovered you in this state, they would think you were dead. Your temperature plunges 50 degrees. Your heart drops from 1,200 beats a minute to fewer than 50. You stop responding to sound. You stop responding to touch. You are not asleep. You are something closer to off. This is the only way you survive the night. Your body burns almost nothing in this state, just enough to keep the cells from dying. Not because you chose this, not because you learned it, because anything that couldn't do this is already gone. You are descended from every hummingbird that made it through the night before you. That is the only reason you exist. You cannot wake yourself. You cannot run. You cannot do anything except grip the branch with locked toes while the night passes over you. The owl doesn't find you tonight. Tomorrow night, you'll do this again. Every night for the rest of your life. Waking takes almost an hour. You shiver through all of it, muscles firing and releasing, heating you from the inside because the sun is not fast enough. Your stomach is completely empty. The shivering is burning what little you have left. The second your wings are warm enough, you go. You don't stretch. You don't look around. You fly straight to the nearest flower because there is nothing else. This is the first thing you do every morning for your entire life. You've survived the nights. You've survived the hunger. And now you discover something nobody ever tells you about Hummingbird. You are furious. Not defensive, not cautious, furious. In a way that makes no sense for something your size. Last week, you spent 40 minutes chasing a red-tailed hawk out of your airspace. It weighed 400 times more than you. It left. You claim 3 flowers. Just 3. That is your entire world right now. 3 flowers, a line of nectar, and the absolute conviction that nothing else is permitted near them. The fight that secures your claim leaves your opponent with a bill tip snapped clean off against something hard. That detail tells you exactly how many times he has fought before. Something is sitting on the branch beside your largest flower. You have flown past it 14 times today. It has not moved once. You've worked these flowers for 3 days. You know this spot. You trust this spot. You come in from the left the way you always do, bill extended, already thinking about the next flower. You don't see it. You don't have time to see it. One moment you are flying toward the flower. The next moment something has you. You beat your wings hard, harder. The same wings that can fly backwards, that move fast enough to leave a hawk standing still in the air. They beat and nothing changes. The mantis weighs almost exactly what you do. It has been sitting here since before you started this morning. It has been doing nothing for 4 hours, and it is better at waiting than you are at anything. Some hummingbirds escape this. The ones that don't are simply gone. Nobody finds them. Nobody notices. The colony keeps working the flowers. You have to be one of the ones that escapes. You sit on a branch across the garden. Even now, your chest is moving faster than it should be. The mantis is still on the stem. It is already reset. It is going to be there tomorrow. Your flowers are on the other side of it. Here is what you are when everything is worked. You have memorized every flower in your territory, their locations, and the exact time each one refills after your last visit. You run a feeding schedule more precise than most things with a brain, 10 times the size of you. You hold a fixed position in open air with sub-centimeter drift. Researchers who have measured this cannot fully explain how. When something comes for you, you are already somewhere else before it decides to move. You are the most precisely engineered living thing at this scale. Everything about you works, and none of it is enough to change what is coming, because you were built to do this for 3 years, maybe 5, if nothing goes wrong. And the thing that is going to end you isn't a predator, isn't the cold, isn't the hunger. It's August. Skip forward. Something shifts in August. You start eating like something that knows it has to. Every flower, every insect, all day, long past the point where it makes sense. Fat builds along your back and belly and throat until you have nearly doubled in weight. Your body is storing everything it can find. You don't know why. You just can't stop. You reach the coast and there is nothing ahead of you but ocean. You have never seen the ocean before. You don't know what it is. You don't know what 500 miles means. Something in you simply lifts off. 500 miles. No flowers, no insects, no land. If you go down, you drown. There is nothing between you and the water cannot hold you. You fly through the night, burning through everything your body built over the last 2 weeks. You are dropping weight with every wing beat. If the wind turns, you won't make it. If a storm builds behind you, you won't make it. You don't know any of this. You are flying because something in you says to fly. Every year, some don't make it. They are not weaker. They are not worse. The wind simply went the wrong way. Rig workers find them every year, tiny birds on the railings, hundreds of miles from land, completely spent, unable to lift off. The workers leave sugar water and step back. Sometimes the bird drinks. Sometimes it lifts off again and continues. Sometimes it doesn't. The workers who have seen this say they remember every single. You make it across. You find land. And before you do anything else, before you rest, before you look around, you find a flower. You are one of 300 and every single species of hummingbird lives only in the Americas, none anywhere else. As if this one corner of the planet decided to run this particular experiment and simply kept going. The smallest is the bee hummingbird, 2¼ inches long, weighing less than a dime. Its heart runs at the same rate as yours. It goes through the same nights, the same hunger, the same crossing, just smaller. The rufous hummingbird travels 3,000 miles each year, the longest migration relative to body size of any bird on Earth. It makes that journey alone. It has no one to follow. It just goes. You run this for 3 years, maybe 5. Some make it to 9. The oldest ruby-throated hummingbird ever recorded was 9 years and 2 months old. She was recaptured by researchers in West Virginia, banded years earlier. Still going. She had crossed the Gulf 18 times. 18 times she stood at the edge of that coast and felt something deep in her body say go. 18 times she went. 18 nights of open water with nothing below. 18 mornings waking up shivering and flying straight to the nearest flower. She didn't know she was extraordinary. She didn't know she'd made it 18 times. She only knew it was August, and something in her said go, so she went. There is one more animal that makes a crossing like this. It has no wings. It has no way back, and it doesn't get to do it 18 times. Next video.